Pompeii, a bustling Roman city, thrived on the west coast of Italy. The year was 79 AD. Home to around 20,000 souls, it was a vibrant hub. With advanced infrastructure, including paved streets and an amphitheatre, fertile land produced bountiful crops. Life in Pompeii was good, unaware of the sleeping giant in its backyard. Pompeii was a city of contrasts. Grand villas stood as testaments to the wealth of the elite. Meanwhile, modest homes housed the everyday Roman citizen. The city's forum buzzed with activity. Merchants hawked their wares, their voices echoing through the streets. Children played amidst the throngs of people. Life, it seemed, was a tapestry woven with threads of prosperity and tranquility. Little did they know, fate had other plans. Life in Pompeii was a blend of the ordinary and the extraordinary. The city, like any other Roman town, had its share of bakers, blacksmiths and artisans. Fresh bread, still warm from the oven, filled the air with its aroma. The rhythmic clang of the blacksmith's hammer provided a steady beat to the city's symphony. Life was a tapestry woven with the mundane and the remarkable. Pompeians enjoyed their leisure time as much as any modern citizen. The amphitheatre, a testament to Roman engineering, hosted gladiatorial contests and theatrical performances. Citizens cheered for their favorite gladiators, their roars echoing through the stands. The aroma of street food wafted through the air, adding to the festive atmosphere. Life, it seemed, was a balance of work and play. The streets of Pompeii were paved with stone, a testament to Roman ingenuity. These streets, designed for both foot and chariot traffic, bustled with activity. Vendors hawked their wares, their voices competing with the clatter of hooves and the chatter of passers-by. The city's inhabitants, a mix of social classes, rubbed shoulders in the bustling marketplace. Life in Pompeii was a vibrant spectacle. Homes in Pompeii, from the humble to the grand, offered a glimpse into the lives of their occupants. Intricate mosaics adorned the walls, depicting scenes from mythology and daily life. Frescoes, vibrant even after centuries buried beneath volcanic ash, showcased the artistic sensibilities of the Pompeians. These remnants, frozen in time, provide us with a poignant window into the past. The year 79 AD dawned like any other in Pompeii. The sun rose over Mount Vesuvius, casting a warm glow over the city. The air was still, the only sound the chirping of birds. But beneath the veneer of normalcy, a sinister secret brewed. Vesuvius, dormant for centuries, was about to awaken. Days before the eruption, the earth began to whisper its discontent. Tremors, subtle at first, shook the city. Walls cracked, their fissures a silent testament to the growing unrest. Water sources, once reliable, ran dry. Animals, sensing the impending doom, became agitated. But life in Pompeii continued, oblivious to the warning signs. The whispers grew louder. Earthquakes, now more frequent and intense, shook the city to its core. Buildings crumbled, their once imposing facades reduced to rubble. Panic began to grip the hearts of the Pompeians. Still, many clung to hope, believing the tremors to be a temporary inconvenience. Some, heeding the warnings, chose to flee. They packed their belongings and fled the city, seeking refuge in the surrounding countryside. But many remained, bound by duty, fear, or simply a refusal to believe that their beloved city could be in peril. They would pay a heavy price for their misplaced faith. On that fateful August day, the whispers turned to screams. Vesuvius, no longer content with subtle warnings, erupted with terrifying force. A towering column of ash and pumice shot into the sky, blotting out the sun and casting the city into an eerie twilight. The air crackled with static electricity, and a deafening roar split the heavens. The eruption was a spectacle of both terror and awe. Molten rock propelled from the volcano's maw rained down upon the city. Buildings crumbled under the onslaught, their roofs caving in on terrified inhabitants. The streets, once teeming with life, became rivers of fire and ash. The screams of the dying mingled with the roar of the volcano, creating a symphony of chaos. The ash, hot and suffocating, fell like a blanket over the city. It filled the air, making each breath a struggle. Visibility dropped to mere feet, and darkness enveloped Pompeii. Panic reached its peak as people stumbled blindly through the ash-choked streets, desperate to escape the inferno. For 2 days and nights, the eruption continued, an unrelenting assault on Pompeii and its neighboring towns. Pyroclastic flows, superheated avalanches of gas and ash, surged down the volcano's slopes, incinerating everything in their path. By the time the eruption subsided, Pompeii lay buried beneath meters of ash and pumice, its once grand structures reduced to ghostly outlines.